who have just more to give in knowledge, in wisdom, physically, spiritually, mentally, and everything. And the thing is, when I say that they're coming for you, it's just that a lot of people want this type of energy. Even men and women alike. You would even start noticing men in general. Maybe you're just chilling in public. People will start walking closer to you. Maybe you're even in your car, and then you can see people just walking right in front of your car. Maybe so they can. Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about semen retention. They are coming for you. Attraction level over 1,000. No, what do I mean by they're coming for you? Men and women are are attracted to the high value man, to the man who can show to the man who can show them things, the man who's a problem solver, the man who really has a good competence of life and can show others how to attain things, how to acquire things, and things like that. This man is known as the advancing man. He is someone who is someone who knows a specific niche of knowledge and can express it to people who want to learn more about it. This is known as the advancing man. He is going places. The advancing man is going places. He's going to the heights of where he's going to reach his full potential. He knows that he can't settle. He knows that he can't take in mediocre habits. He knows that he's going to tremendous heights. So he has to stay focused, and he has to become somebody. Now, the thing is, anybody can become the advancing man, and anybody, if you practice semen retention for a little bit, or if you practice no fap, you're gonna have a bigger thirst for knowledge. You're gonna be a little bit more intelligent. You're gonna start critically thinking about things. You're gonna have a higher ceiling of knowledge. And I mean, the person who has a higher ceiling of knowledge is more likely to show people things that is to show people different things, because he has more to give. People are attracted to the person who have just more to give in knowledge, in wisdom, physically, spiritually, mentally, and everything. And the thing is, when I say that they're coming for you, it's just that a lot of people want this type of energy. Even men and women alike. You would even start noticing men in general. Maybe you're just chilling in public. People will start walking closer to you. Maybe you're even in your car, and then you can see people just walking right in front of your car. Maybe so you can get a good glance at them, or something like that. You would just notice that you're getting a lot of choosing signals. You're getting a lot of looks, and I mean, you can take it for what it is, but sometimes it might get a little bit annoying if you're that type of person, if you're more of a private person. I mean, but this is just what comes with it. And the thing is, like, people, like I said, people, you're just going to be more attractive to the average person. You're just going to be more attractive because you just have something about you. You have an unfair advantage. You have a zest. You have an aura. You have a vibration that is very attractive. And like I said, people who are probably operating from a lower vibration, who have probably less things going on, people who are probably stuck in their old ways, stuck in bad habits, they're more attracted to this type of person. And you can lead the way. You can lead the way. But it all comes down to is retaining, and then being intentional about your life. because you can really go places if you utilize your seminal fluid and your energy, and then you transmute your energy into different things. You're just going to be a lot more attractive to people. You're definitely going to be a lot more attractive to women. And I mean, we have all these people saying semen retention is not for woman attraction. It shouldn't be about women. And yes, we get it. Semen retention is not supposed to be for women. But what it is it's making you become a higher value man in general, and the byproduct of that is you becoming more attractive to women and people in general. So I mean, anybody who says that semen retention is not for women, yes, we understand it's not for women. It's for us. It's for men in general. But because of the person you're becoming, the byproduct, you have no choice but to attract the byproduct of the person you're becoming, a super high valuable man. You have no choice but to attract women, because these things go together. So yes, and like the thing is like once you hold your nut for a little bit, and then that energy starts reabsorbing into your body, and then you're gonna realize that you're just a little bit more intelligent. You're gonna start looking at life from a different perspective. You're gonna higher your standards. You no longer have time for pettiness. You no longer have time for people who want you to chase them, or you just don't have time for it anymore. You're about your business. You're about your purpose. You have goals to conquer. You have things to demolish. The abundant life is calling for you. So I mean, right now you don't have time to be partaking in subpar habits and subpar behavior. What you have more time to is to acquire knowledge so you can share with other people, acquire skills, acquire speaking skills, acquire closing skills, acquire just charisma, just acquire a plethora of skills so you can start distributing out to the workplace, to the value to the marketplace, so you can be compensated for your efforts. This is what you pretty much have more time for. And the thing is, like, you have to be very wary of where you place your attention, because like if you put your attention to things that aren't meaningful, lower your vibration, or just negative and just wrong and things like that, that's going to start eating away at your subconscious. And then I mean, once it starts eating away at your subconscious, you lower your vibration, and now you've lowered your consciousness, and now you only tend to believe things that are negative and like that. But I mean, if you put your attention to the best, if you put your mind to the best of things, to the best scenario, you change your habits, and you live your life as it's becoming something spectacular every single day. In the long run, you have no choice but to acquire the best, because you're placing your attention to the best. It's all about where you place your attention to. A lot of people like to place their attention to things that don't matter, to negativity, to mediocre talk, to just things that won't help them in the future. And this is why they're getting the results they are getting in their life. But if you want better results in your life, if you want your life to get better, this is why your life gets better on semen retention, because you start realizing what's more important. Because you have to really think about what we're saying here. Because look, in the past 10-12 years that we've been existing throughout our childhood, we've been living in an over sexualized society. Everything is sexualized. Every single thing is sexualized. And since everything is sexualized, what that means is that they want you to release. And once the instant you release, you're gonna feel good for a little bit, but your vibration starts lowering back to your normal state, to a lower state, not to the state that you can really hold. And I mean, and then like Napoleon Hill said, this overindulgence in relapsing goes to different types of areas in your behaviors in your life. Because once you overindulge in one thing, you start overindulging in another thing. Like, you might overindulge in busting, and then you might overindulge in like smoking, and then smoking lowers your willpower, and then it just lowers your persistence, and now you have no energy to take care of other things in your life. But if you can solidify some habits, and if you can just take a really good concrete hold on that type of habits that you have, eventually in the long run you're going to be a lot happier, because discipline is the prerequisite to freedom. If you truly want to live like in a freedom like state of mind, and if you want to live in a freedom flow type of state of mind, you would really have to be disciplined, you would have to be positive, and you just have to be happy, so you can start attracting higher quality things in your life. And like I said, if you consistently relapse, especially if it's meaningless and you're relapsing to things that you like websites and things like that, you're just lowering your vibration, and then these things are going to start manifesting themselves in other areas of your life. They're going to start manifesting themselves in other areas of your life. So everything is connected. Everything is connected. So I mean, it would be best to do the things that you know you have to do, so you can get a better return on investment. And like I said, they are coming for you. The person with the best energy is usually going to be subject to different behavior from other people. Women are probably going to start testing you a lot more if you have really good energy, because the thing is, you have to start realizing the people who treat you badly, especially in this scenario, if it's a woman, if she starts treating you badly, what you have to realize that type of attitude is because she doesn't think that she's good enough to be in your league. And if she's not good enough to be in your league, she's gonna do everything in her power. She's gonna do everything in her power to kind of knock you off, to make it seem like you're not as good as you seem to be. This is how people kind of react when they don't think they're good enough for something. They start putting a pouty face, and then they start treating you bad because they don't think they're good enough to be in your league. But the people who think they are good enough to be with you, they'll probably treat you a lot better, because they probably want some of your energy, and they probably think they're probably trying to get into to be in your type of arena. So just be very wary. Keep looking out for the people who treat you bad, and the people who treat you good. And then remember the people who don't treat you as well when you really succeed, because that you use that as fuel to get to the top. You use it as fuel to knock everything off and get to the point to where you really want to be. So yes, they are coming for you. Be very wary of who you like to spend your time with. There's leeches and vampires everywhere trying to get a hold of the person with the best energy. So you can't give up your energy so easily. You have to treat this very, you can't take it for granted. You have to treat it very precisely, because things will start happening in your life that will start happening. If that made sense. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.